So what if we can travel yet? So I'm planning to go to Japan. I'm already retired. I don't need to work. But I'm planning to go to Japan. I will work there because to get free lodging, free benefits, free assistance from the company, etc. Medical benefits, government benefits, and a lot of extra pocket money to travel and do whatever I want, and also to keep me busy. I don't want to just go there and then retire there and do nothing all day. Even though I can do whatever I want all day, but if you can do whatever you want all day, sometimes you don't want to do whatever you want all day. If that makes sense. That's my problem right now. So I got another job locally, and it's pays less, but it's a job that I prefer. I would like compared to with the jobs I usually get at a higher pay, but higher pay, but I don't like these jobs. So they're a lot more stressful, a lot, but in the sense that they're stressful because they're annoying to me. It's bullshit jobs. So my current job is less about bullshit. So what if you can't travel yet? So um, traveling to other countries takes time, the process, and most of all, the money. Where are you gonna get a lot of money to travel? Unless you're very rich. I'm retired early. I can travel every now and then, but that's a lot of money. So that's the major factor. Even though I don't need more money now, but maybe I would want to buy a bigger house that's closer to the city. So that's why one of the reasons I'm saving money. I bought this house cash, so I'm rent free. That was the original plan, to buy a bigger house closer to the city, and then sell this house or rent this house out. So, well, I'm very flexible. So people say I'm undecisive, but I think that's one of my perks or advantages in life because I have a lot of options. If I wasn't undecisive on a lot of things, but there are some things that I'm very decisive with, focusing all my energy and time with, like early retirement. So finally achieved early retirement. So congrats to me. So though I'm undecisive, but there's a lot of things that I'm very decisive with. What I'm not. People can say that I'm undecisive, but I would rather like looking at options. So at least I'm not like my former professor who a naysayer saying that I'm not early retired because I'm going back to work to Japan. He says that early retired is a straight line. Uh, when he retires with his pension, that's it. It's straight all the way. But he hasn't experienced it. He hasn't experienced early retirement and how boring it is. So don't take advice or opinions from people who are not where you want to be or not where you are right now. So why would I take advice from people who are not early retired? Why would I take advice from people who are not YouTubers? But people are just annoying with their opinions. Yeah, I'm not like stressed about it. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed of close-minded people. That's what I'm most annoyed about. Text. So yeah, so if you cannot travel, just travel nearby. There might be a few places you haven't been yet. So I went back to work today on the same building that I worked for like 4 or 5 years ago, but it's a different company. It's a different people there. So it's a new experience despite it's the same. So that's life. Sometimes you go back to places. We can't just forget and move on. Sometimes not just physically. Sometimes you think about it. Past we see past pictures. Someone from the past brings up the past, and someone from the past just brings the past. So I tried my best to move forward, to forget about it, but for the most part, it helped me achieve my early retirement goals. So now that I'm early retired and financially well off, now I have the time and the resources to travel. So it's gonna take time. So I'm gonna keep myself busy by going back, getting a job that I like. And it's the holidays. I have company during the holidays, bonuses during the holidays. So yeah. So at least during that months or years processing Japan, I have a job. I'm making use of my time, my downtime. So instead of like 8 hours playing video games, I'm working for 8 hours, and then when I get home, just play video games for 1, 2, 3 hours. So I don't feel guilty about that. But the original plan was to retire early and play all the video games that I ever wanted to play. But I played a lot of video games all day, like 10 to 15 hours, just video games. It's great experience, but I'm undecisive, but I can change plans. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of myself. Though I'm not combed well because the gel is hard. I just woke up. Yeah, I think about 2 hours get ready for work. Anyway, that's the beauty of being myself. That's the beauty of it. People might be disappointed or look down on you or think that you suck or you're a failure, but look at where are they? Where are they right now? They're stuck in their jobs all their lives. So me, anytime I want, I can go out of the job, get back to a job. That's how flexible I am. So I'm indecisive, but I have all these options. Sure, regret is normal in life. I'm sure those people who are stuck in their 9 to 5 jobs have regrets. Like it was my birthday. Someone couldn't come on my birthday because they have to work. And they couldn't afford the gas or the transportation. So, so unlike for me, when there's a family occasion, I'm there because I don't need to work during Saturdays and Sundays anymore. If I still do, but I'm not like there's somewhere to go. An important occasion, I can go. Unlike them, they're stuck. They're stuck because they're focused on their goals. For me, I already achieved my goals. So I achieved my goals to uh, have passive income, to be early retired, and do whatever I want with my life. Even though I'm canceling my early retirement, it's the main. I think I just realized my main goal is just to do whatever I want for the rest of my life. So I'm doing what I want. I will go back to a job, and then leave the job. Don't like the job. I've left some jobs in just a month because people suck there. I have the choice. So I have the choice. So I have the choice if I want to travel or not. So if you can't travel, just travel nearby. You can't go out of the country. Just travel nearby. Uh, if you have getting a job, if you have a job, you can attend team buildings. So there it's like outing. So yeah, and it's a lot more cost effective, and you have lot more people with on those team buildings, on those beach parties or pool whatever outing. So it's gonna be a lot more fun. You have people with you, so and aside from the fun, just double or triple or quadruple because you'll have a lot of people with you during traveling outing. But most of all, the cost will just be a fraction of that travel because there's like 10, 20 of you, and the cost that you pay will just be uh, for here it's like maybe just $20. That's gonna be all good. That's gonna be a really good travel, like different island, uh, 1 to 2 hours from here. So it's already not a bad deal. So just if you can't travel yet, just start looking around you and how can you travel nearby. So I have a bike. I travel a few kilometers so some other places and eat there, take pictures. It's like training or a warm up, so that at least you'll be prepared when you want to travel abroad or further away, something like that. So that's it. So good luck, guys. So you don't sweat it. So you can plan to travel now, but you don't need to travel right now. You can travel after a couple of years, couple of weeks, couple of months. So it takes planning, it takes preparation, and it takes saving a lot of money and producing a lot of extra income to fund your traveling. So that's why I went back to a job, and so that expenses for traveling will be not that great. And sometimes there are free parties and free travel, so by the company. So that's it for now. I'm supposed to say something. I can't remember what I want to say. So at least I have a plan thought out. So when plans change, or rather it evolves, so I have this house. So at least when I leave the country, I have this home base to go to. It's my own house. I can keep my stuff. The problem is, people might rob it when I'm gone for like a couple of years. So yeah, I just have some stuff or a place to put my stuff or somewhere to go to. I have my own house when I get back from abroad. So I don't have to sell this house. So I don't even have to rent it out. That's how financially well off right now I am. So I can just travel if I want. I can spend all my money traveling or work abroad and get a new experience. Help people. So planning to work abroad, Japan, as caregiver, the main downside is the language. It's gonna be hard, but but we got. I always wanted to go there, so then we made maybe 3 years of working there and traveling during my free time. I think that's gonna be really solid. Traveling every during my day off or get some vacation leaves. I think that would be really really solid. So yeah, also about I think I was going to mention my material things that I've acquired all over these years. I think some games that I won't be able to finish, some model kits that I won't be able to build. And my collection is just collecting dust, so I'm afraid that people might steal it when I leave the house because nobody will be in the house. So I just wish that when I go back to my house, all my stuff will be there, still be there. Yeah, maybe I should just start selling them. I think I might regret selling them, but I don't have to sell them all. Yeah, the fear is you might be stolen. Stuff might be stolen. That's my fear. But anyway, it's just material things. So we need to experience traveling. Anyway, at least I'm still single. So just look at the bright side. Just go to Akihabara. So yeah, I think my mind. I'm undecisive. Of course, it's a huge major decision. I just bought a house and just bought a lot of stuff. Everything should be planned. What I'm gonna do with the stuff, how I'm gonna secure it, how I'm gonna dispose it. So anyway, it takes time to process. So yeah, I think I'll start selling some stuff again. So yeah, the plan is to work 3 years in Japan, then go back here to retire early again because this is the best place in the Philippines to retire early with the best cost. So I already retired early for a couple of years because the living cost here is very affordable. So I don't think I would want to live abroad or anywhere else because it's gonna get me stuck working in a job forever. Because if I want to work, I want to be flexible. If I want to leave the work, leave that job, don't like it. If I'm bored with that job and I want more freedom again, and I want to play more video games again, I want to have more free time again, more free time to exercise, to martial arts, do martial arts. So I want the flexibility. So if I live abroad, I will not have the flexibility. I will not be able to uh, retire early. So again, I won't be able to go back to early retirement. So I'm undecided. So I can go back to work, cancel early retirement, canceling work. But that's my advantage. So what people are looking down on me, or not just looking down, or trying to advise me, or trying to help me, but or trying to say that I'm wrong or naysayer that I'm undecisive. They see it as negative quality, and I think I just discovered it that it's a really great quality because I'm not sure. At least I'm not wasting a lot of money, just wasting a lot of time, and at least I have time to plan things out. I'm indecisive, but I have to plan things out. But opportunities. Opportunities. I'm also decisive, so that's why I worked hard the past decade during my youth, sacrificed a lot for this early retirement, and now I am financially free and I can travel, well, virtually wherever I want, but not on the frequency, of like maybe if I really want to, maybe I could travel wherever I want, maybe once or twice a year. But I'm not gonna do that because that's a lot of money. So maybe just to Japan, always wanted to go to Japan. So just the bucket list. So I don't think there's any other country that I would like to travel, and it's just not cost effective. That's why people don't travel because it's very expensive. So you see people traveling, well, we don't see what they do, what they did to travel. So most of them are working abroad, and they're just traveling in their free time. What you see is just the greener pastures, and they're eating a lot of good food with a lot of expensive good food, foreign food. But I got a friend who, not looking down on him, but he's like cleaning shit every day just to maintain that life abroad. So we don't know what people sacrifice. So people don't know what I sacrificed to retire early. Undecisive, I sacrifice a lot, but I focus. But I'm undecisive on things that I don't prioritize. But even though about early retirement, even though I'm undecisive, but there's things that I can control. So I have to go back. Back then, I had to go back to work, and from early retirement, it was canceled, not out of my control. Out of my control. So that's it.